There's one question I want you to think about. Why do some people get paid the same salary, yet one of them becomes financially free and the other can barely make it to the next paycheck? It's not luck. It's not a degree. It's how they think about money. Most people work for money, but wealthy people make money work for them. And today we're going to break that mindset down, piece by piece, so that by the end of this video you'll see money differently. Not as something you earn, but as something you control. Here's what usually happens. You get your paycheck. You pay the bills, you cover rent, you buy groceries, maybe you go out a few times, and then you tell yourself, if anything's left, I'll save. But nothing's ever left, right? That's the trap. That's how 90% of people live. Now the wealthy? They flip that script. They pay themselves first. Before rent, before bills, before anything. When their paycheck hits, a portion goes straight into investments. It doesn't matter if it's 10%, 5%, or even 2%. They build the habit first. Then the wealth follows. Let me give you a real example. A school teacher making $4,500 a month. She didn't win the lottery, she didn't inherit a dime, but she decided every month 15% of her income was non-negotiable. She invested it no matter what. 10 years later, she owned 3 rental units. Her tenants, they now pay her bills. She's not rich because she got lucky. She's rich because she learned discipline. That's the real secret. Financial freedom starts the moment you decide to pay yourself first. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, said it best. The poor work for money. The rich make money work for them. Wealthy people treat every dollar like a seed. They don't spend it all, they plant it. And one seed, when it grows, can feed you for life. But most people burn their seeds for temporary comfort and then wonder why their tree never grows. 22-year-old college student decides to start investing, just $200 a month. Instead of buying clothes, subscriptions, or nights out, he builds a small business selling digital planners online. In 3 years, that business pays his tuition. His friends bought AirPods. He bought freedom. That's what happens when you flip the switch from consumer to investor. Lesson 1 from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Learn the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. That car you bought on credit? Liability. That same car used for deliveries or rentals? Asset. Your mindset decides what your money becomes. Lesson 2. Financial education isn't taught in school. You can have a PhD and still not know how taxes or compound interest work. That's not your fault. Schools teach how to earn money, not how to keep it. But today the world's changed. You've got YouTube, online courses, books, podcasts. Knowledge is everywhere. The difference is this: most people watch information. Wealthy people apply it. That's exactly what we do here on Armada channel. We make money simple, real, and powerful for everyday people. Lesson 3. Cash flow over cash pile. Wealth isn't about how much money you've stacked. It's about how much comes in while you sleep. One person chases a salary. The other builds systems, digital stores, content, real estate, small side hustles that keep making money even when they're not working. And that's the mindset shift. You stop chasing, you start creating. Now let's talk about your environment. No one becomes wealthy alone. Look at Elon Musk. Even he didn't build Tesla by himself. He built teams, partners, mentors. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you hang out with complainers, you'll complain. If you hang out with investors, you'll invest. So every month, connect with one new person who inspires you. read one new book, learn one new skill. Each one adds a new brick to your financial foundation. Your net worth truly is your net worth. Now, let's face this head-on. Most people say, I can't invest, I don't have extra money. But the truth is, it's not about having money, it's about making room for it. Cancel a $25 subscription, cook at home twice a week, cut one impulse buy a month. Boom! There's your investment money. A guy I know stopped eating out on weekdays. He saved around $300 a month, invested it in index funds. 10 years later, he had over $60,000 saved, and all he did was eat his own cooking. Little changes, big outcomes. Wealth doesn't start with $1 million. It starts with one decision: to stop making excuses and start taking action. Because at the end of the day, being rich isn't about money. It's about freedom. The freedom to choose when to work, where to live, and how to spend your time. That's the real luxury. So here's what I want you to remember. The rich pay themselves first. They plant their seeds early. They learn, they grow, and they surround themselves with people who think bigger. And most of all, they take control of their financial future. Now, let's go back to the question we started with. Why do some people build wealth while others stay stuck in debt? Simple. One controls money, the other is controlled by it. So ask yourself, who's in control of yours? This is Armada channel, where we don't just talk about getting rich, we learn how to think rich. Keep watching, and I promise you, even the simplest videos here will build your financial IQ faster than any school ever could. Because the truth is, money isn't the goal, it's the tool. And the sooner you learn to use it, the sooner it'll start working for you. So tell me, did you pay yourself first this month?